all your siblings went to school, they studied, should I say, in quotes, the major courses then. The major courses then were, medicine, engineering, and all. I studied mechanical engineering and all. But, things has shifted, culture has changed. Would you say that, I know education is very important, but when we look at the 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 new wave that is out there right now, what would you say? Would you say that studying courses like engineering, medicine is more important than studying courses like music, art? Because those are the things that we see these days. I want you to speak to that because you studied, you are into management consulting, and what you do is in that line. But some of us study mechanical engineering. We are doing social media. We don't even know how to open bonnets. All we do is online. So can you speak to that, sir?
Also, can I confirm that you study mechanical engineering? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I study
Yeah,
mechanical
okay.
engineering.
Well, you are tapping into my training mode. And I studied electrical engineering, by the way. And
Oh wow.
now, okay, just today I was having a conversation with some people and I recommended a book to them. And that book by Daniel Payne speaks about, you can note it,
Please
in
repeat it again, please.
the book by Daniel Pink, A Whole New World. That's the book. And so what I
A whole
was
new world. Wow.
A Whole New World. And now I'm going to speak to what you ask about the generational shift in terms of jobs and maybe courses in the
Yeah.
university. Just before I do that, I want to lay this foundation. So, A Whole New World, Daniel Payne, in that book, Daniel Payne paints a very good picture of which is close to what you have just asked. The brain is made in, well, in different sector of the brain. There is a front lobe, and there is the where you have the uh, where our fear and emotion and everything is, and you got the right side, and
Yeah.
so if people are develop amygdala, I'm
Yeah.
struggling to produce the word now. Amygdala is in the front where we have emotions and fears and all that, and on the right side of the brain is where you have creativity. No, sorry, analytical, what we call when you have a bunch and you want to break into pieces, that's analytics. That's where you find the logic. That's why you find the professors and the researchers,
Mhm.
people going to school and all that. They use the right side of the brain. They can think. Um, then the
Yeah.
left side of the brain is where you've got the creative part. Okay, you've got
Yeah.
the creativity, you've got the sports, athletes, musicians, and content creators like yourself and all that. Yeah. So in that book, Daniel Payne picture that no one side of the brain is no longer domineering. In the past, the thinking is
Mm.
that if you are an analytical, if you're a professor, if you're a researcher, you're going to remain on that line. And if you're an
Mm.
artist, you're going to remain on that line. But now there is a convergence. You are not going to
Mm.
say, because I'm a creator, I'm not going to be analytical. And we're not going to say, because I'm a logic reasoner, I'm not going to be creative. So now it's a fusion of both. So that informs what the kind of jobs that people would want to have and the course allowed to study at the university, because the requirements
Yeah.
today is totally different from the requirement back in the days. So
Different. Yeah.
you're not going to look at Timmy as a content creator. You're going to look at Timmy as someone that is meeting a need. So at every point in time, every one of us, we must meet a need. So when you study mechanical
Mm.
engineering, you start doing medicine, the question is, what was the need of the people at that time? So
Mm.
today, before you select a course, you want to check, is there a need? Do I
Mm.
have what it takes to solve that problem, to provide a solution? What is the vehicle I can use to solve that problem? So the vehicle can be
Mm.
go and study software engineering, go and study medicine, because the
Mm.
objective is not about the course you're studying, but about
But the
solving a need.
need. Yeah.
In the
So
past, it
yeah.
was not like that. In the past, it was just like finish your school, write jump to the university, graduate, and go and find a job. We were not
Yeah.
solving a need. So the thinking has changed. It's no longer about the right side of the brain versus the left side. It's about you finding a need and solving it. If working in a paid employment will help you to solve the need, great. If creating
Okay.
job for yourself will help you solve a problem in the society, Great. So that is the way I would like to approach it. Apologies for
Awesome,
taking
awesome.
so long.
Thank you for
I
that.
hope it makes sense to you.
It's fine. Yes, it does. It does. That explanation makes a whole lot of sense, and I believe so because I somebody said something that I took. He said every business is creating or is solving a problem. You are not in business until you are solving a problem. And sometimes it takes you to create content to solve a problem. Then he went on to say that even churches, organizations, they are solving a problem. Once they are not solving a problem, they cease to exist as what they call themselves.
Great.
And you really spoke to that. You spoke to that. So no matter the business, no matter the company, no matter the non-governmental organization or whatsoever, if it's not solving a problem, then the essence has been has eroded.